All right, the Jets are going to look to get back in the win column when they host the Commanders on Sunday. Gang Green is gunning for their 6th win of the season and hoping to give their fans just a little holiday cheer this weekend. Joining us for a preview is the always holiday cheerful New York Post Jets beat writer Brian Costello. Brian, come on, give me some holiday cheer. I expect you to do that this week. What you got?
I got nothing for you, Dexter. got a 4-win team versus a 5-win team on Christmas Eve, so that's what we're looking forward to.
That's what we're looking forward to. All right, Brian, this week, Zach Wilson will not start at quarterback in the contest after suffering a concussion last week. Trevor Siemian will get the nod. How important is this opportunity for Siemian, and will these final few games have any determination on who possibly could be the Jets' backup QB in 2024?
Nah, I mean, you know what Trevor Siemian is at this point in his career, so I don't think this has any real meaning for him going forward and with the Jets or anybody else, really. Like, it's pretty well established who Trevor Siemian is, and I think the Jets are going to be looking for a backup quarterback this offseason of a higher caliber of player than either Trevor Siemian or Zach Wilson. We saw what happened to them this year at backup quarterback with Zach, relying on him, so I think they're going to be spending some money on a backup quarterback this offseason.
Is going to be a priority for the New York Jets heading into 2024. Now, Sauce Gardner said this week he doesn't believe the team's 5-9 record is due to poor coaching, but we know that final games of the season, these final 3 games, can be important for certain players on the roster. Does Robert Saleh and the coaching staff have a lot to prove also over these final games of this season?
I wouldn't say a lot to prove, Dexter, but they can't get embarrassed, right? Like, I think they're safe as long as this doesn't turn into a mess in these last 3 games. And there's potential for embarrassment, right? Commanders aren't very good. The Patriots aren't very good. And they're playing the Browns in prime time on a Thursday night, and they have a very good defense, and they have Joe Flacco at quarterback, there's potential for embarrassment here. And that's what they have to avoid. I think they'll be back next year unless it's a mess down the stretch and Woody Johnson just gets fed up and gets rid of everybody.
And Jets fans hoping for just not to have a mess down the stretch. Okay, here's our favorite part of previewing the game every week. The Jets this week, Brian. They're home favorites. Come on, you know what time it is. You know it's time for
Here's the key. Here's the key, Dexter. Don't take timeouts. Don't challenge. Run the ball. Stay in bounds so we can all get home and enjoy our Christmas Eve. Quick game. Under 3 hours would be nice, something like that. Just make it end. Like, I can't believe anyone wants to watch this, Dexter.
But you have to watch it. You actually have to watch it.
I get paid. I'm not complaining for myself. I can't wait to see how many people are in the crowd. That's going to be part of the fascinating aspect of this game for me, is how many people actually show up on Christmas Eve to watch 2 hopeless teams, Sam Howell versus Trevor Siemian. But, if you want me to give you a real key to the game, Dexter, I would say the Jets defense needs to dominate, right? Sam Howell leads the league in interceptions with 15. He's been sacked the most times of any quarterback at 59. The Jets defense has been good all year, but they need to be great in this game and just give the offense a short field and force some turnovers. Get to Howell, sack him, maybe force a fumble. To me, if the defense has a dominant game where they force takeaways, the Jets should win this game. But it's a coin flip to me, Dexter.
Coin flip at this point. I started this video introing Brian saying he's the always holiday cheerful.
Yeah, that was a false advertisement.
Clearly it was, because you did not bring the holiday cheer, sir. You did not bring it at all whatsoever. But we will see if the Jets can get win number 6 over the Commanders on Christmas Eve. Brian Costello will be in the building, and he's hoping to get out on time, whatever time that would be. Brian, thank you. Happy holidays. We will talk soon.
Thanks, Dexter.